Andrew Jackson Jack Longstreet, 1834 to 1928. Known as the last of the desert frontiermen, Longstreet hailed from Tennessee. He made his way to Arizona and Nevada in about 1880. Nothing is known of his earlier life other than his claims, which included being a relative of General James Longstreet of the Confederate Army.
Wow.
Having ridden with Mosby's raiders during the Civil War, and having worked as a Pony Express raider.
Wow.
In his 40s, he married a Paiute Indian woman named Fanny, spoke their language, and spent much time with them. Longstreet had only one ear, which he had allegedly lost after having been caught rustling cattle in Texas. According to the tale, when the gang of rustlers was captured, the other men were hanged, but Longstreet was spared because of his youth, instead having one ear chopped off and sent packing.
They got a pool. Think they got a hot tub?
Until the end of his life, he wore his hair long to hide his injury. In 1882, he was running a saloon in a drugstore in Slovenia. The next year, he was homesteading a tract of land a few miles south of the Paiute Indian reservation. Longstreet's neighbor in the upper Paiute Valley was a man named Alexander Dry, with whom Longstreet had a dispute. Some say over water rights. Others say it was a gambling debt while horse racing. Whatever it was, the quarrel resulted in gunfire, and Dry was killed.
They're friendly ducks.
Longstreet claimed self-defense, and because Dry's weapon was found unholstered, he was acquitted of any crime. By 1895, Longstreet was living in Ash Meadows, where he built a cabin and tried his hand at mining and ranching. The cabin has been rebuilt today and is in Ash Meadows National Wildlife Refuge.
Pretty cool duck, you know?
He sold the cabin in 1906, then moved to the Monitor Range, where he built the Red Rock Ranch. There, he became really good friends with a rancher named Breen. According to the tale, the Clifford family, who lived in the valley below, wanted to buy the ranch, but Breen wouldn't sell. When the Cliffords reporting having found Breen dead, Longstreet didn't believe them, thinking that they had killed him. He soon made his way down into the valley and shot them. He continued to ranch and mine until his death at the age of 94, having outlived most of his friends and enemies. After having accidentally shot himself, the wound festered for several days before he was taken to the Tonopah Hospital, where he later died from a stroke. Epitomized as the mythical Western frontiersman, Longstreet was said to have been a charismatic man, reputed to settle arguments with a gun and champion those who could not protect themselves. Self-reliant, strong-willed, and fair-minded, he spoke with a southern drawl, and in his later years, he was revered as a gruff but kind old man, with many stories of his gunslinger days. His grave is in Belmont, Nevada, alongside his wife, Fanny, who died 4 years later. It is to honor the memory of this icon of the early 20th century in southern Nevada that owner Jim Marsh has named the Longstreet Inn and Casino. His memory lives on in the artifacts displayed at the inn. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please remember to leave a like and maybe even subscribe for more. Don't forget to leave a comment. I love to read them. See you guys next week.